I've been joking with people as they go around asking me about this interview, and I say, yeah, when you listen to him on the radio, you usually get a chance to ask him one question, and then that's about it. So I'm going to ask you four, and see if we can fit it into a nice little interview. Sound good?
Okay.
All right. Well, first question we have is, where does psychology fit into Catholicism?
Well, that's a broad question. In some respects, psychology and religion are at odds. Much of what psychology values in terms of the self, in terms of shedding of guilt, in terms of relative morality, certainly is not what the Catholic Church would teach. On the other hand, there is overlap. Psychology deals with tolerance and acceptance, and sorry, she's driving me crazy here, and some respect for persons. So in that sense, they overlap. But for the most part, the core of what would be called popular psychology is at odds with traditional Catholic faith.
And so, how do you filter in your Catholic faith with that modern psychological thought?
Well, you could certainly practice psychology within the realm of traditional morals, within the realm of a traditional perspective. You can do that. I don't have to get caught up in the self-image movement. I don't have to get caught up in moral relativism. I don't have to get caught up in accepting whatever anybody wants for their life. Okay? If God is real, and if the Catholic Church is true, then His truth is a surer guide to good life conduct. And that's what psychology is supposed to be. Psychology is supposed to be a guide to life conduct. Well, to the degree that it follows truth, it is. But to the degree that it theorizes many other ideas, it could miss the mark.
All right. Excellent. Well, moving on to the next question. Mother Angelica had a vision, and you became a part of that vision at EWTN. What does working in such an influential apostolate mean to you?
For most of my life in psychology, I was in secular media and secular speaking. And as I developed my skills, I told my wife it sure would be nice to bring whatever skills I've developed into the Catholic world. And I believe that was just a gift of God. I'm very grateful and privileged that He has allowed me to hone whatever abilities I've had over these years and bring them into working actively in His kingdom. It means the world. It means the world.
Wonderful. Hey, my blog focuses a lot on education. A lot of my readers would love to know your professional opinion on which is better psychologically and perhaps morally too. Sending our kids to public school, Catholic school, or homeschooling. What do you think?
I am a proponent of homeschooling if you can do it. I think the benefits of homeschooling are many, many, many. And the detriment to homeschooling is not the cliches that the secular world throws at it. Now, that said, not everybody can do it, and it's not for everybody. If you have to choose between Catholic and public, here is, I think, the fulcrum of your decision, which is, if your Catholic faith is important to you, then you don't want to send them to an environment where they can't even talk about God. God basically doesn't exist. Neither does Christmas, neither does religious holidays. It doesn't exist in the secular public school environment for the most part. So if you have a choice, even though the Catholic school may not be the strongest, it is still permitted to seek and talk God within the Catholic environment. That's the biggest difference.
Definitely.
One environment says no God, the other environment says yes God.
What would you say to Catholic Catholic teachers who are working in the public sector?
They can do what I do. Wherever possible, they can talk truth, moral truth, without putting a Christian label on it. Because all truth is God's truth. You don't have to label it the Catholic faith. You don't have to label it Catholic doctrine. But you can still talk truth.
Wonderful. What would be the top 3 books you would recommend to help nurture a good Catholic parent?
Run that by me again. I got a GPS and she just rattling into my ear here.
Not a problem. What would be the top 3 books you would recommend to help nurture good Catholic parenting?
Oh my. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I really don't know.
What about,
there's a lot of good books out there. I know some my top apologetics books, but I don't know regarding Catholic books, particularly Catholic books, because that's such a wide expanse.
Okay.
You know, a lot of it is to teach morality. A lot of it is for a lot of different things.
All right, well, let's go into apologetics. What would be the top 3 apologetics books you have?
Handbook of Christian Apologetics by Peter Kreeft and Ron Caselli. I think it's tremendous. Okay. I loved Catholic and Christian by Alan Schreck. It's a very soft, it's a much softer portrayal of the Catholic Church. And then I love Peter Kreeft's book, Handbook of Catholic Apologetics.
Wonderful. So you're a big Peter Kreeft fan.
He's brilliant.
I agree.
Kreeft's brilliant.
I agree.
He's the modern C.S. Lewis.
Yep, 100%. He came to my town a summer ago and gave a really good talk. And I was very, very blessed to be there. All right, last question for you. Your personal favorite saint, the one that you pray for when you are most in need, the one that comes to your intercession and helps you out the most?
My mom and my dad.
Great answer. Wonderful. Well, Dr. Ray, thank you so much. This has been a wonderful time. It was nice meeting you and nice getting in touch with you. And where can people find you?
www.drray.com.
Wonderful. And once again, congratulations on being on the top 100 Catholic speakers. And hopefully we'll see you on the same list next year. And maybe they'll put it in numerical order this time. And we'll see how you fare.
I appreciate you thinking of me and calling me. And God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too, Dr. Ray.
Okay, TJ.